I just want to say I love this intro. Hey, what's up guys, Juicy John here. Welcome to episode 1 of my series, and in today's episode we're going to be reviewing Hot Air. Now this is Nitrome's first free online game, which came out in December of 2005. Now the controls to this game are very unique yet simple to understand, where you move a fan around the screen and you click to blow it in order to move your balloon in different directions. Now there are 25 levels in this game, 5 of which you have to unlock by collecting all the stars on so many levels. Now a lot of the artwork in this game is great, like I really like the inflatable letters on this menu. Now the balloon in this game is iconic, and I love the look of these enemies where they have like angry faces or frown faces, so it's fun to look at them when you play the game. As for the backgrounds in the game, they're kind of plain, like they look good but nothing really stands out. Now as for the sound design in the game, it is really lacking. Like sure, you have your sound of the popping of the balloons, some nice ping sounds when you pick up keys or land at the end of the level. There is a crushing sound for when these things land, as well as the lava, but that seems to be really it. There's no sound for turning on your fan, there's no sound for putting out a fire. So not only is it lacking in the sound effects department, it is also lacking in the music department. So there are a total of 2 songs in this game, one of which is the menu song you're hearing right now. Now the second song, which I'm playing in the background now, would be fine for like the first level or the first 5 levels, but it plays on every single level in the game, which is great if you want a headache, but I'm going to be completely honest, like 45 minutes into the game, I just started listening to my own music, because in this soundtrack you just have this constant just over and over and over again. I mean, it sounds alright for maybe one level, but the entire game? And also, you know what's frustrating about this music situation? I checked the wiki, and apparently the sound designer made 6 other songs that they didn't even use. So that's the sound situation. Now let's talk about the level design and the gameplay. So in the game you have 25 levels, 5 of which you have to unlock. Now you unlock these levels by collecting all the stars in each of the other levels. So once you do that, you'll have a spinning star on top of the level, and as you can see here, I completed 10 levels fully and unlocked level 21. Now as for the gameplay itself, when you start out, it is Death Simulator. You will die. This game makes it insanely challenging, and you have to work so hard in order to get control over your balloon. Now I want to talk about the levels themselves. Now in level 1, it's open, there's no enemies, so it just lets you get control over your balloon and you get to really feel it out. Now level 2 brings in the first enemy, the axe, which is easy to avoid, and also introduces the key system where you have to pick up keys in order to unlock the barriers and get to the end. Now on level 3, you learn quickly that you cannot blow your balloon straight up, and you have to blow it left, right really quick to get through this tight corridor in order to get the extra star and fully complete the level. Level 4 is also really challenging because it's such a tight space and you have to go through these 4 spinning balls on chains to get to the end. It's also when you realize there's something off about the hitbox, because I'm pretty sure I'm touching those spikes. This is also when it starts to get really annoying, where you have to re-click the level every single time to restart. Level 5 and 6 really test your quickness, as in level 5 you have to go quickly against rising lava, and in level 6 you have to go quickly in between crushing teeth. Now, that brings me to level 7, which I could make an entire rant video about. In this level, designed by Satan himself, you have to go through these tight pathways in 3 spinning balls. After the second ball, you have to go straight up this tight corridor, even though you cannot blow your balloon straight up, but you still have to do it insanely quickly. Now, remember earlier when I talked about how the hitbox is off? Well, guess what? It comes to bite you in the ass. Now, if you don't believe me, look here, I got the proof. So as you can see, I made it up the tight corridor. I'm about to go to the 3rd spinning ball. I did not touch the spike, and I died! Like, look at this zoomed in. How did that kill me? So after an hour and 7 minutes, I kid you not, I was finally able to complete this insane level. Like, the game expects you to weave through tight corridors when the hitbox is off. And honestly, if I wasn't reviewing this game, I would have given up after half an hour. Now, that takes us to level 8 with the volcano and level 9 with the crushing walls, which I beat in under 2 minutes. Like, I'm sorry, that's just bad level planning, where level 7 takes me over an hour and level 8 and 9 combined takes under 2 minutes. Now, level 10 is one of the best designed levels in the game. As you can see, there's different corridors and you have a bug that follows you through the level, so if you stay in the corridor too long, he can wall you off. Level 11 is when the game really opened up and started to get kind of fun for me, as you have to quickly go through this S-shaped corridor while a bar with teeth chases you. Now level 12 looks kind of similar to level 7, as you have 3 spinning balls, but you have way more room to breathe in this level and it was far more easier to complete. Level 13 is fun as you have to quickly get past these square blocks that are falling on you. Now level 14 brings in a cool element, which is the fans, which blow you in the different directions, and the controls feel good when you push your balloon against the fans. Also, this would have made a way better level 7! Level 15, which is another one of the well-designed levels, you have to evade these bullets and time it up. Also, what I like about this level is you have to go out of your way in order to get the stars, unlike in level 7 where you pretty much get them as long as you beat the level. Level 16 is one of the most unique levels as it's a spinning room, and part of it goes off the map, which you can just hit your head on the edge of the map even though there's no spikes or anything there. Also, once again, the hitbox is off in this level. In level 17, I really like the concept of the fire here that you have to blow out with your fan, but when you look at the level, honestly it looks like they made a build your own level mode and some kid out there built this fire map. If you look at it, the top row is wider than the bottom 2 rows, the fire just doesn't seem to be placed super evenly, the level just doesn't look well designed. In level 17, you have these green drills which fall insanely fast for having a parachute. In level 19, you have a propeller with a happy face. I mean, it's just the most random enemy, like nothing wrong with that, but I like some coherence and like repeated enemies more often in these levels. Now that brings us to level 20, which is the final level that you don't have to unlock. In this level, you have these flying purple squids or aliens, octopuses, octopi, I don't know what they are, and you figure out that you can use your fan to blow them at insanely high speeds. Then, after completing this level, I went back and honed my skills and was able to fully complete 10 levels in order to unlock level 21, where you have to go through these 2 spinning snakes. So after I beat that level, I had logged close to 4 hours into the game, and I would have had to do so many more just to unlock level 22, so it wasn't worth it for me. So like you do, I searched up on YouTube to see what level 22 through 25 look like, and I found this dude who was able to easily get all the stars on the level. So just watch this guy. His YouTube channel is Agent Blue 3, and look, he has stars on level 1 through 20. In level 21, he just gets through the snakes no problem. In level 22, there's a spike circle, which is supposed to kill your balloon, but spikes just don't kill this man. Like, I don't touch spikes and I die, but look, this spike circle goes all the way through his balloon, and he's not hurt at all. He crushes level 23 like it's nothing. Level 24, even with super close spikes, it's no problem for him. And in level 25, with fans blowing him into spikes that are super close, he beats it so easily. And in the description of his video, Agent Blue 3 says that this is for beginners. Like, do I just really suck at this game? I mean, the wiki says it's one of Nitrome's hardest games. Well, anyway, to conclude this review, I think that the levels are really simply made, and there's not too many good combinations of the enemies. Like, there's no fire plus fan level. Now, the control of the fan and blowing your balloon feels good sometimes, but other times it just gets annoying or out of hand, and also you can't blow the balloon straight up. Also, the hitbox being broken, as well as the headache-inducing music, it really hurts this game for me. Now, don't get me wrong, some levels are fun and satisfying to complete, while others really look like they were made in a build-your-own level mode. So there is fun to be had, but I feel like there's too much wrong with this game in order to give it a good score. Now, trust me, this series isn't to hate on Nitrome. I like a lot of their games, that's why I'm doing this series, but I gotta rate this game how I see it. Now, for my rating system, I don't do it like IGN, where an 8 means the game is average. I do it how it should be, where a 5 is average, a 1 is absolute trash, and a 10 means the game is perfect. So because of the problems with this game, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Look, I know the game is very nostalgic, the balloon is iconic, but I just cannot give this game a good score with a broken hitbox, the grating music, and the somewhat poor level design. So if you do disagree with me, I got the comments open down below so we can go and argue about this game. But anyway, thanks for making it to the end of this review. I'm going to be reviewing a Nitrome game every single week. I'll be uploading the reviews every Friday at 5 PM Eastern, so next week my plan is to review Sandman, but I do live in New England and there's a huge snowstorm coming, so if the power goes out, the review might be delayed. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on that, and I will see you all next time. Lace up.